Hello guys, this is Sushant. So welcome to your channel, that is Sci Engineers. So guys, your MHCET results are out. I hope all of you have scored well in that. Please do share in your scores in the comment section below. I hope you have gone through the videos which we had made about electronics engineering and computer engineering, in which we had discussed what the fields are basically about and the future prospects in those particular fields. In this particular video, we are going to discuss about the CAP rounds which are going to be held from now on. So this particular CAP round is going to be held from the 5th of this month. We'll be discussing the important dates and the important things to be considered while filling up the forms. So basically CAP round is nothing but the centralized admission procedure which is going to be held in the state of Maharashtra. They will be considering the candidates from the Maharashtra region along with the All India region. Also there is a special category for the J&K students along with the other reserved categories. So through these CAP round, people can get admitted into engineering institute which is in the state of Maharashtra, which comes under the government colleges or the government aided colleges or the private colleges. Also some of the deemed institutes which are present in the state of Maharashtra. So to get the list of institute, you can just visit the DTE site, which is basically handling all the CAP round procedure. Also people who have not given their MHCET can also apply through their JEE score. So their JEE score will be considered while taking admission into any engineering institute. So being said that, let us start with the important dates which are going to be there in the CAP round. So before you start with your CAP round, you have to obviously register yourself in the CAP rounds. You have to first of all make your account in the on the DTE site by filling up the required information. If you are not given the MHCET, then you have to pay an additional charge for the CAP rounds which are to be held. And if you are given the MHCET, then there is no requirement of any additional charges. So beginning from the 5th of this month till the 17th will be your registration. So in this particular duration, you have to go and fill up all the required documents by logging into your account. All the uploading of the photographs, the signatures, the documents, other documents which are required has to be uploaded in this particular duration. So please, while uploading any particular document, please go through the information which is being provided on the online forms which are available. They will be suggesting what type of photos are to be uploaded, what is the size, what is the resolution of those photos that can be accepted. So please do go through them. So this particular thing has to be done in this particular duration, that is from the 5th to the 17th of June. Also in this particular duration, that is from the 5th to the 17th June, you have to do your verification of the documents at your nearest FC, that is your facilitation center. Students both from the Maharashtra group and also from the non-Maharashtra group or the All India group should go at their nearest FC and register themselves and get their documents verified. While doing so, they have to carry their original documents whichever were asked while filling up the forms. So please do carry your original documents. Photocopies won't be accepted at these centers. Also, these FCs are available to all the students who want to fill up their forms, submit their forms, upload their documents, etc. All the things which are required for your CAP round can be done at these FCs. They are free of cost, and please, if you have problem accessing the net, then please do go at your nearest FC and do the required documentation. So tentatively make it a point that you fill up all your required documents by the 10th of this month, because if you go for the last date, then there will be a lot of rush which will be present at the centers. There will be also chance of overloading of the servers, wherein the servers will be down for most of the time. So it is better you fill up your forms, you fill up all the required documents before the 10th of this month and also get them verified at the centers. People who are coming into different reserved categories, please do go through the documents which are required. These particular documents will be helpful for you to get the allotted seats for you. So after 17th of June, on the 19th of June, there will be a provisional merit list which will be uploaded on the site. So this is going to be giving you the ranking, the all Maharashtra ranking. So this will give you a rough idea in which institute you can get in the first round and the second round itself. After this, from the next day, that is the 20th to 21st, you can fill up your grievances, in which if you have any mistakes which are present in the merit list, like your name, there is a mistake in the name, there is some problem in the scores which have been entered, you can go at the nearest FC to make those changes. After this, there will be a final merit list which will be given on the 22nd of June. So this is just the preparation for your CAP round 1. All the registration should be done before the 17th and all the rest of the procedure will be following after that. If you're not registering before the 17th, then you won't be accepted for the rest of the round. So please do keep in mind that before 17 you have to get yourself registered and all the documents should be verified at the FCs. If people who are from the JNK or NRI or the other categories, they can send in the required documents at the address which is provided at the site. On the 22nd itself, there will be the number of seats which are available for the CAP rounds which will be given for different institutes depending on different categories. After this date, from the 23rd to the 26th, there will be provision for filling up your options form. So basically in the option form, there will be the provision for filling up the name of the institute, the field which you want to choose, and all the details which are required. We will be discussing about the option form in more detail in the next video which will be uploaded. So this submission of the option form is going to be taking place from the 23rd to the 26th of the June. After this date, on the 28th of June, for the CAP round 1, there will be a seat allotment given. So on this particular date, you will be getting to know which institute you would be getting. If you are not getting any institute, please do not worry. There are other rounds which are going to follow after this. If you are getting admitted in the first round itself, if you are getting any institute in the first round itself, then from the 29th of June to the 3rd of July, you have to go and report yourself at the ARC which is being mentioned. If you are not reporting, then tentatively there will be cancellation of further CAP rounds for you. So please do go and report at the ARC which has been mentioned. On the 5th of July, there will be the vacant seats which are available for the CAP round 2. So in this particular list, you will be getting to know all the available seats for the next round, that is the second CAP round. From the 5th to the 8th, there will be the second round for option form filling, wherein you can keep the same options which you have filled up in the first round, or you can change the options which are present. So that is up to you whether you want to change the option form or keep the option form as it is. So tentatively on the 11th, there will be the second round merit list which will be given to you, and from the 11th to the 14th of July, there will be reporting to the ARCs which is being mentioned. So if you are getting newly admitted for the second round, then you have to go and report at the ARC which is being mentioned, along with the documents which are mentioned over there. So after the second round, on the 16th of July, there will be the vacant seats for the CAP round 3. So all the remaining seats which are there, they will be mentioned on this particular date, that is on the 16th of July. From the 16th to the 19th, there can be changes which can be made in the option form to be filled up for the third round. The display of the CAP round 3 will be done on the 21st of July, for which you have to report to the ARC from 22nd onwards. The reporting is to be done from 22nd July to 24th July. Now after these 3 rounds, from the 25th of July to 29th of July, there are few things which you have to do. That is, you have to visit your institute, you have to give in all the required documents to them in original and also as photocopies. Also, you have to give in the remaining fees to be paid for the first year of your engineering. So all those things has to be done between these particular dates. Now specifically for the government and the government aided college, there is an additional round which has been announced. That is from the 31st of July, there is going to be list of vacant seats available at these colleges. You can fill in the option form for these vacant seats from 31st of July to the 1st of August, and there will be provisional allotment being provided on the 3rd of August. From the 4th of August to the 6th of August, you have to go to that respective institute and get yourself reported over there. 1st of August is considered as the commencement of the new academic year for the engineering students for the first year, and 14th of August is the maximum time given to the institutes to start their curriculum. So it is at the most it will be starting from the 14th of August. So there are something important things which you should keep in mind. That is, while registering yourself or getting your documents verified, you have to keep in the original documents along with you. Please keep them safe. That is the most important things which are present for this particular duration of time. Also, people who have problem accessing net can go to the respective FCs, that is the nearest FCs, and then they can access the net for filling up the required forms. The timings for the FCs are between 10 to 5 and they will be open on all the days, irrespective of whether there is a holiday or not. So please, if you have any problem, please do go and access those centers. Also, even if you are going for the management quota, please do get yourself registered for the cap rounds, because regardless of the management quota available, you have to get yourself registered for the rounds. So that is all for now. We will be discussing more on these cap rounds as we get more information on it. If there is any important update which we will be getting, we'll be obviously sharing with you guys. If you, from your side, if you have any important things to be told, please do so in the comment section. So this is Sushant signing off for today. We are from Samartha Vidya. We take classes for the engineering and diploma students. We also conduct classes for the PCMB group for the 11th and 12th, along with the entrance exam and the vocational subject. We do provide private home tuitions also. For more information about us, you can go to our Facebook page, that is Samartha Vidya. The link is being provided in the description below. Also, if you want to contact us, you can contact us at the email address which is samarthavidya@gmail.com. So please do like the video, please do share the video, please do comment out to our videos. So keep watching, keep learning, and happy learning. Bye.